I joined the team just at the end of El Dorado. Perhaps even just after it had shipped. So, sure enough, I want this land to be going to my wonderful vassal, Sangali. Wouldn't mind them having Socotra as well, but Socotra is that forgotten province, or rather it's the province I always make the forgotten one. That's disappointing. There is a chance that they could get Zelia ahead of time. Yeah, they're doing pretty good, but we can do better. I think Defender's Desert, that either used to do no effect or just one tick effect on the sieges. Those were also the days, but not so pleasant. Hey, I had manpower once. Those were also the days. So, friend of Ethiopia, I'm not really interested in you, but my vassal sure is, and I think you're going to be gone before too long. Not that you contribute that much to the war effort here. Jake, you say that, but I still have to tease my vassals without DLC. Are you trying to pull my heartstrings here? Let's grab those espionage ideas, because those are going to come in muckle handy very soon. Kind of want to build up more spy networks, but we'll get to that. I also really want to just attack these guys before they get that siege back. I doubt it's going to fall at 7%. There is a chance, but it's not a very big chance. I'll get this one under control, and we will kill and keep moving. Now sadly that's where their 3-star general is. Whew, thought that was that going. Kielwins really wish to rise up. A good chunk of that is due to my war exhaustion, which I have no way to reduce at the moment because I just got rid of all of my my points there. But I think we shall work on sparing this siege. Oh man, I feel so bad for my under-teched troops and my they're poorly led as well. I want to be able to give them a general, but I don't want to give them my heir, and I don't want to waste all that military. But I want to waste one bit of military, because I had a feeling that you'd be pretty good. Sebastio? Sebastio's got us covered. I wonder if they'll try to reinforce this and drop the siege. As I suspected. Cowardly Ethiopians, no room for you in my land. Mind you, they're dangerously close to getting this one down as well. It's a little risky, but I think we're going to attack straight into the highlands here, because I don't want them getting much, really. It'll be nice when you want out of this war and you're not far away from that. Alright, back him up. Back him up to death. What did you roll, Jake? A 7 on your cursed die? I have not rolled my die for the evening. Maybe I'll go and do that, because I'm a big fan of luck. I should remember to do this ahead of time. Huh, okay. Well, I just rolled it too. Nothing special. Jake, cut the sad music. We want ass. That's only barely PG-13. Well, we're getting plenty of Ethiopian ass here. Is this as far as your cores go? Does it all go all the way up to that fort? Jinx, that is impressive. That is very impressive. And I will want the land route here as well. Might take this land route because there's a chance the Mogadishuans or the Adjarans will revolt if I do that. And of course, in the spirit of that, Warsan Galley should be taking it all. Coastal provinces are a bit better, but what you gonna do? Hardly any aggressive expansion, but I will have to push this war quite a bit further. We are pretty demolished here though, already pretty much tapped on my manpower, but that's okay. Soon they're going to have nowhere to run, and by soon I mean pretty much now. None of these provinces are defended by forts, so stop, drop and roll all over this guy's country. I really should chase and destroy them. Tyo managed to demolish this as well. I wonder if they were stopping there, because if they were, maybe Highlands, but it's now going to become Mylands. Just want to make sure you're all brought together so we can fight harder. Oh, these guys don't feel good at all. I could bring you guys into port. It doesn't work so well now. I was hoping to force them to run all the way over here. But then again, I also want to keep those Yemenis up and rising, so both work out well for me. Take them out and head north. Wonderful. I'm not scared of artillery, they take double dash on the front row. Ah, man, nothing left to these guys. Why are you even here? I should just allow myself to take that fort so I can grab some money for all my troubles. Kill and keep moving, they're probably on their way to Soba. Their militarist leader has nothing on me. Mods, can you please ban Jake for that groaner? Jeng says... That's not nice. Why you gotta be not nice around here? Okay, with that, I don't think the Ethiopians are gonna hold much resistance anymore. So we're just gonna spread out a bit, take what's left of them, and also take it easy. Because there's no need to worry. Jinx, this is just death for these guys. Nothing but. Taking all your money, taking your war reparations, and breaking you up with Ethiopia as well. Ethiopia is allowed no friends. That might be a poor thing to do though, because Ethiopia, once I destroy them here, are going to be a wonderful buffer against the potentially ever-growing Ottomans. So maybe I do want to keep Ethiopia around. As in, keep them relatively strong. I doubt they're going to come for me. But no, I should keep them allied there. I'm just in it for the money. Maybe the transfer trade power. Actually, I'm really excited about taking the transfer trade power. Because, you do have a little bit of trade power here in the Gulf of Aden, however little it may be, and I'm going to want it. There are many things I want, and, well, that's one of them. Let's destroy them, lads. Simeon must be ours as well. Yeah, they're going to try to bring a bit of an army, but I'm going to bring a bit of a beatdown. There we go, perhaps that'll be enough to discourage these fellows. Not quite. Alodia, on the other hand, also not wanting out. I don't even know what I'd want from them. Now that Vasca has become a chat meme, will you stop saying it, Jake? Yeah. Pluck my heartstrings like that. I really love the phrase Vasca. But I also hate the idea of chat meme. I like it, so I'll keep saying it. I shouldn't unlike something just because of that. So I'm enjoying having absolutely no manpower. I remember when I used to fight my wars, taking manpower as the golden thing not to lose. How the world has changed. Once this falls, I'll be able to get everything I want out of them. With that in mind, I should probably send Mr. 2 Siege and my extra cannons over there to take care of it. That also means I probably should not be grabbing extra attrition where I don't need it. So there we go. That is Alodia out of this, which is good because they're contributing quite a few of the troops there. I don't even know what I want out of them, so I'll just take their money, and by money I mean all that money. Maybe even the trade... Nah, there's no need to fight on for that trade power. Well, that's satisfactory enough. Cheers, big ears. And would you look at that? Ethiopia's got pretty much no army. What a pity to be them. I need to get myself back down south for when those keel winds wish to rise up, which is pretty soon. But otherwise we're looking good. Also need to grab myself... what I really need is one of these guys. And you need a bit of... Yeah, that actually sounds good. Grab your support and get that Inquisitor that I've been after. He's super expensive, but I really need him. Well, at least he's half price as... What, 2 of them? Well, let's not get carried away here. Let's grab the cheaper one. But did I spawn a cheaper one that's actually older than normal? It's interesting. Nia Suja, no doubt about it. We spawned an older guy. I didn't know that, but now I do. So again, you're also fairly beaten up, so Gingham. Got 70%, I like those odds. Pow. So long, and thanks for all the money. That trade power I'm really gonna like. And then the rest of you goes away. To think I could grab a bit more than that, but I do want some money for my troubles. I could take just raw money, or I could take war reparations, but I'll just settle for the raw money for now. And that, sure enough, is every single province of yours. Probably better if I also took this, so I knew that I would control the strait in dire times. That's consideration, isn't it? Well, it is Somali as well. I might as well give it to the war. Somali. Looks good. Hydronum, I hope you are pleased. Since it is your nation after all, isn't it? There we go. And with that, the northern flank is secure. And Warsangali is only too happy to have those lands. I'll probably come back or even threaten war for the rest of these. But they also might revolt away and not be any issue for me. Isn't that wonderful? So everyone's heading back down, including you guys. And we have nothing to worry about. But what we also have is a whole load of spy network points on Mysore. I'm going to want to steal some maps from you. But I'm also going to need to get someone in position, I think. We'll see how that goes. I mean, for example, what do I want to know about? The Eastern Indian Ocean, for starters, would be really nice to know. 50 spy network points, but I'll take it. There we go. Who needs exploration? Well, I needed it, but only to grab this province, I think? Or was it this one? A few provinces around here. Jake, when will you continue Resetia? I completed Resetia. Paid off all that debt. I even got beaten up by a little girl at the end of it. That's how well we did. Okay, so not looking so hot for you guys. We'll bring you home and we will mothball you. Because we have plenty of sailors to the point where we don't have to worry about that anymore. Also, that's something that is fixed internally. When you mothball a fleet, you don't just throw your sailors into the ocean. You put them back into the pool. And it'll go up towards the maximum cap. So, Warsangali looking good. Hopefully they'll get these provinces converted. Those are the core-rings that are going on. Sadly, it looks like some of them might take a while. And they don't have religious ideas. Well, I'm sure they'll get to work on it. Plus, they grabbed a couple of forts. Wait, what? Oh, they moved their capital back. That's pretty trendy. That means they've only got one fort. Maybe I should have grabbed Ghetto. Alright, sadly Lindy decided that revolting is exactly the kind of thing it wanted to do. But they have no general. Well, that's bad for them. Okay, Kilwa, on you go. You get the nice general as well. Everyone onwards to Kilwa. Lindy will get their little bit of separatism, but that's okay. Something about Lithuania. But that's all I'm seeing. I don't think the Ottomans are all that interested in being my good friend here. Not even a royal marriage. And they haven't taken the knights though. What a joke nation. Maybe that's the reason that we're not friendly. I keep calling them joke nations. Now with a bit of luck they're going to come up towards Kiel, south to Ibo. But then a lot of what I do relies on just a little bit of luck. Let's get that mothballing on the go. I don't want to pay for them. Not so happy that I got caught by the British. That's going to cut down the amount of benefit I get from here. Yeah, I could have gotten a much better benefit if I'd had that, or if I'd done this whilst I had the spy network up. I could re-erect one, or I could make do with what I've got right now. And building up a spy network takes a fair chunk of time. Might even take longer than I have time for there. But I'm also not going anywhere when it comes to states. Much as I love getting some administrative monarchy on my side. No, I think we're going to double up on the spy networks here. I want to get it back up to as high as it was before. With a bit of luck I won't get found. I mean, we do have good bonuses for that. But potentially not good enough. Jake, no skill, all luck. I love luck. I got some relatively strong feelings about luck. Now shoot them dead. Show them who the true African warlord is around here. It's me. Show them who the true master of no manpower is around here. That is also me. It's a shame these guys still wish to rise up. I think there's one in particular that's trying to do that. Or maybe I am being deceived. A lot of this will tick away when that war exhaustion also goes away. And I have no particular expansion plans here. But bear in mind, it's my goal to hit up Tokyo. Allied with Iroquois, eh? Kind of tempted to fight the British, but they no longer have provinces that I'm all that interested in grabbing here. It's the Alright, I want that maintenance down, no doubt. Army maintenance not even worth grabbing so much anymore. Let's keep it relatively low, enough to reinforce, but not so much that it's digging into my income here. Why hasn't Britain added their African provinces to the trade company, Jake? I don't have an answer for that. You'd have to ask them. Okay, maybe I should get going on the Mombasa, since Mombasa are the people that wish to rise up and kill my guts. Even though it'll take quite a while. Non-accepted culture. How are we even looking on the accepted cultures list anyway? Yeah, not so good. Maybe I should be spreading that culture of mine. Expensive though it is. And it would take a very long time. It's nice flavor-wise, but when I'm taking this approach to my game, I can't really be doing that so good. By the way, Britain, I hope you don't mind, but I am going to be claiming that province now. I don't particularly want it, but I don't want you on my doorstep. It's a little concerning. I wonder if the British are getting their fleet annihilated by the French, since I imagine France is quite strong if they're going to be losing like this in a colonial war. That's quite interesting, actually. Tell me about yourself, Britain. Great Britain, 2 heavy ships. I could probably kill them here and now. I also have quite a lot of spy network points. I should probably grab a map because I need to know about the Cape. Tell me about... what's it even called anyway? So many places to know about. What's the Cape? It's probably right in front of me and I'm not even noticing it. Probably right in front of me and I'm not noticing it. Show the Brits who's boss, Jake. South Africa DDR blind. Thank you. Well, isn't this enlightening? Hello, France. Now, I said I didn't want all this, but when I consider the amount of money that they milk out of Zanzibar, and that they are going to milk out of Zanzibar, part of me really wants this. They've already established them both, but they are still fetishist. I should probably declare war on the British and show them that I mean business. Which probably means I should not mothball these and get ready to fight. Okay, with that in mind, who should we get on our side? I really want the nobility to like me a bit more, although the clergy really help with getting those conversions done. I don't want to cheese off the nobility though, they're going to make manpower recovery a bit of a pain, so... It's also talking about Willa, that well-known province, and what a coincidence, it's got high manpower. I think it's time the nobility got on my side. Oh, I want to fight the British now. Even though taking out that army at Tech 16 is going to be a horrific drain on my non-existent manpower, I kind of really want to fight them. Jake, do you think you'll ever do a Manipure run on Steam, or on stream? Ah. You must be itching to play another Asian pagan OPM. Actually, Wiz came to me and said, Jake, what nation that has national ideas is missing an achievement? And I said, Manipure. And he said, excellent, what'll it be? And I said, Animal Kingdom. And then it happened, and that's how our games get made. That was back when Wiz was project lead. He had to go up into the stars, but we miss you, Manolo. Okay, I do really want to fight the British, but it is not really time to do that. That said, when they have 2 heavy ships, it gets so tempting to fight them, because I could take over these provinces. This one is sadly Sunni, which is unpleasant. And it also means we're going to have some uncolonized provinces getting in the way. I wonder what France have. Jings, that's a scary proposition. I guess we just have to make a better navy than they have. It's kind of funny. I'm also going to start establishing a spy network in France so I can start stealing their stuff. No. Since when did I become so cowardly that I was afraid of fighting someone as pathetic as Great Britain? Let's march south. Fighting your own countrymen is not fun, Jake. Now, this is probably an English-formed Great Britain. Look at them, their culture is English, unless it was a Scotland that culture flipped. I don't think I have to worry too much about this. Probably should have claimed this province as well whilst I was at it, but I did not. I wonder if I can really hold out that well against the Brits, but I want to fight them. Iroquois will get involved, that's probably not something to worry about, but you shouldn't get complacent about such things. Oh ho, they need to head south. What would be most amusing is if the British actually had an enormous army here just waiting for me. Not so happy about having nil manpower here though. It's quite not good. I should probably hire some mercs, but I'm too cheap for that. There's not really much point in cranking up army maintenance either since, there we go. Oh, hello France! Hello Comet. If only I had Comet sense. Well, if the French grab this, then that's going to make it all for Connaught. But I'm not so sure the French are interested in it. Like, they're not having any interest in it whatsoever. Why don't I stop pussyfooting around and actually just go to war, put those British in their place? I want that province, nobody else. This is the dumbest thing I could do at the moment. I mean, it's really, really stupid. But that just makes it all the more tempting, doesn't it? Jake, why no westernization? Actually, I want to hold myself back a bit in this campaign. Lots of things can be done. I could westernize. But do I really want to? That's the question. Iroquois have gotten involved. The French have grabbed that province. These are not things to be worried about at all. I wonder if they're going to peace out with the French soon. Oh, would you look at that? Someone's come to play. And his name is GB. Don't hog all the fun, France. because the fun is mine to be had. Alright, I now want you to hunt enemy fleets that appear in the West Indian Ocean, since this is really where they can come and get me. Otherwise, we have some provinces that we should probably grab ourselves around here. So I can detach a couple of units that both head over to my beloved boats. Hunt and destroy. And of course, be bold. Jake, activate the forts on the western end of your empire. Well, that's expensive. But you make an excellent point that will stop them from approaching me from this direction, and it doesn't cost much money. I'll get both of you on these forts, on these boats rather, let's not get carried away. One of you there, and one of you there. We'll grab both of these. It'll take a while for us to get our men back to actually take this, but that's okay. Oh me oh my. Forget that, I know exactly where their fleet is, and it's going to ravage my transports if I leave it be. These provinces remain fetishist, which is pretty good for me. Difficult to argue with that. Jake, why not infiltrate Great Britain's administration for visual part on their troops? Why not do that to France? Oh my, Muslim influences. I'm not having any Sunniism here, but I will take my free stability. Thank you kindly. It's going to take a wee while to get you there, but that's fine. You'll reinforce. And I'll get some free pluggings on British boats, which is also nice. No ticking war score, sadly. I wonder how long they're going to keep at war with the French. I should worry a little bit though, because the British could build up their navy. And they don't need to build up much to be able to defeat me. I am paying for you guys, but this is going to take a wee while. A clever individual would have sent more men right from the get-go. Yeah, I should probably prepare by building up some extra boats. It's a little expensive, but having 10 heavies is better than not. Words of wisdom, eh? Teach those damn British the fetish ways, Jake. I'm also going to be getting rid of my neighbour bonus by taking this over, but with a touch of luck. I'll neighbour France soon enough. Hopefully France is interested in colonising the rest of this land. They might not be, that would be a joke. All's calm and all is well. Going to war with Great Britain is a pretty terrible thing for me to do at this stage in the game. But it's what I'm doing, because why not? Reading Muslim as British, I didn't know immigration had gotten that bad, Jake. Jeez, that's harsh. About as harsh as what I'm going to do to the British fleet. Goodbye. Now they sail north. Do they have anywhere that they can go up north? I guess they have this province, which I'm going to change actually. Okay, you already managed to get this province. Alright, let's go and take it. It deserves to be ours after all. And I strongly suspect that's where they're going. Little reason that they would head up here. I don't think they have any outposts. Okay, sadly I got discovered in Spain. So I'm going to have to not get discovered in France, or be a bit better at building up networks in other places. They're so far away it takes an awfully long time. We'll get you guys back home. No need for you guys to worry, right? So France, we have the same enemy, right? Okay, no. France want to take me, Britain want to take me, Spain want to take me, Portugal want to take me. The Ottomans are one of the few majors that don't. But I'm sure if they had a border with me, they would want to take me.